In this video we're checking out this. It's a Gro Egg 2 USB edition from the Gro company. So most likely you're looking at this video because you've got a baby on the way and you've been recommended something from the Gro company to kind of keep an eye on the room temperature for your child. And that is a fantastic idea. I had the first generation version of this for both of my children in the room, but I personally bought this just to go here in the cave to give me some more accurate indication of what the temperature is, because my old thermostat has stopped working. I wanted something digital and looked kind of funky. So we're going to do a quick unboxing and take a look at this. I've gone for the USB edition because I want to be able to plug it into the computer as opposed to having to run power cables and not having a plug nearby. So we'll do a little unboxing and try things out. So the main reason people go for this is super easy identification if the room temperature is suitable for your infant. So it lights up different colors depending on what's happening, and also gives you some help to understand kind of what TOG level rating you should have on your child's cover. So all the information is on the box. Basically, if it's lit up blue, you want about a 3.5 TOG cover. If it's lit up like the yellow ambery color, then you want 2.5 TOG cover. Then if it's kind of like a orangey red, you want a 1 TOG, and if it's red, a 0.5 TOG. So it just kind of helps you, give you some kind of super clear indication. It lights up again blue if it's cold, so 16 degrees and below. 16 to 20 is the recommended temperature, so that's when you get the nice amber color. The orangey red is when it's 20 to 24, which means it's warm. And if it's 24 centigrade or above, that's when it means it's too hot. You want to have a fan on or something. So let's have a little look. I mean, the boxing is pretty decent, like I said. On the back, it's got you know, the information that I just kind of gone through. You can also adjust the light levels with this, so if you don't have it too bright, you can use it as a night light as well. And also this new edition, the Gro Egg 2, also has a soft kind of outer enclosure, so it's safe for children as well. So just pop this out of the box and put it over here. Okay, so a little bit of tape, put it off. So after I'm doing this one hand, I've recently had a hand operation. So this is it. It also comes with the USB charging lead as well as a little bit of paperwork. So we'll just chuck that out of the way for now. So instructions, you don't really need them. This is fairly straightforward. Just pop this out of the bag. Again, as well as being on the box, also on the base of this unit, you have the information as to whether this is hot or cold or kind of what it's doing. And this is the front where we're gonna have a little LCD display. And yeah, so let me get this thing plugged in and we'll check it out. Okay, so I've just plugged this into my Anker power bank. There's about 1.5 meters length of cable. Obviously the Gro Egg does also come in a non-USB version, if that's something you're interested in. As mentioned already, on the back is where the thermometer is, as well as obviously where we're going to plug the power into. Along with a button at the bottom, we can press this to adjust the kind of brightness of the light. So if you want to turn this off, obviously you need to disable at the power supply. So either the computer you plugged it into, or perhaps you've got a USB power socket you're going to turn on or off. As with any thermometer, of course, make sure you keep it away from a radiator or direct sunlight, because that will skew the results. And it may sound obvious, but obviously if you're buying this to use in your baby's room, this isn't measuring the temperature of your baby, but the area around it. So you plug it in and see how we get on. So it's relatively cool in here, but it's starting to warm up a little bit. So we'll just wait for it to settle down a little bit. obviously the thermometer is at the back, so I want to make sure that my hand temperature is not impacting it. Slowly going down. As you can see right now, it's saying that it's very hot, so obviously it's above 24, what is it, 26.7 it thinks right now. I wouldn't have said it was that, I mean it is warm in here, but I wouldn't have said it was that hot. So we'll just leave it a little bit to adjust. Whilst that's doing that, I'll just show you again at the bottom here, if we were to press this button, we can adjust the dimming. So all the way off, as bright as it can be, down one, down another, and then all the way off. So depending on what it is that you want to do. But most likely you're going to want to have it on one of the colours, because that's one of the main advantages of having this, and obviously not wanting to read off the temperature on the display. You will notice that this changes slightly, so when it's on the brightest mode, it kind of does dim the lights a little bit of the readout, but then when you dim, it then increases the brightness in there. So that's pretty much it. What I might do is I'll grab a little fan and we can apply the fan to it so we can see it cool down, and also give you an example of why you don't want to have this directly kind of in sunlight or in a radiator or near a fan, because it will skew the results. Okay, so it's a simple USB fan that we will plug in the back here to create some artificial cooling. And see if that cools things down at all. And then the other thing we do is just for science, we'll check out how much power this consumes with this USB tester. So I'm not sure it's going to really go down much, but let's have a little look. I'll turn off the fan whilst I get the power reading. So it does pull 5.21 volts. So yeah, any USB power supply that you plug in that can supply 5.2 volts, which obviously most of them will be able to, it's going to work perfectly fine with this. But I think it's going to be quite helpful here in the cave, so I can get a better understanding of what the temperature is doing, and I'll try and do a couple of overlays with this changing the temperature. I'm going to put the aircon on in the cave because the solar is starting to warm things up a little bit. But hopefully this was helpful, whether you're doing it for in your room, office, or in your baby's room. I think this is a cool little device that looks kind of funky, and again, you can power it off USB. Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.